I'm Corbett Wall with DVAuction, here with your feeder flash for Wednesday, September the 11th. Remember September the 11th, guys. Brought to you in part by Livestock Risk Services. That's Dakota Moss there in Oklahoma City at the Oklahoma National Stockyards. Monitor your options on this down market, guys. You've got to pay attention here to try to secure yourself some risk management, especially on your turnout cattle and on your calves, even your unborn calves, guys. And give them a call there at Livestock Risk Services. Ask them about an LRP. They are your LRP specialists. For more information, go to livestockriskservices.com. Unworthy opponent. And I'm sure you all guys, all y'all watched the debate like I did on Tuesday night there. And if you notice that Trump would not look at Kamala, and I believe that's because he perceived her to be an unworthy opponent. She didn't really deserve her place to be there with him, but did not look at her. And I'll admit, and all you liberals that watch this report, which I'm glad you guys listen and put your comments on, you guys know that I am a conservative to the bone and Republican in my thinking. It was not a big win for Trump. I do not believe. He missed a lot of opportunities to tell the American people about how things were and how he thought things were. But still, I mean, it was pretty good. But Kamala did. She remained coherent, and she did answer questions and all that kind of thing. So that's a lot better than what President Magoo would do. But you've got to remember, guys, she's talked about red meat restrictions. That goes directly to the cattle business. If she's talking about red meat restrictions, which is one of her policies that she believes, and I'm not even sure if she knows what she believes, but that is one of them that she has talked about. Price freezes, and that's a scary deal that comes up with shortages of product and things like that at the retail level. But the biggest one I want you guys to remember is how she's talked about in her policies of unrealized asset taxes. That is an absolute killer for farmers and ranchers. You guys know, I mean, over time, even in a down economy, land is always going to appreciate. And most of you guys have lived in a world where that land can appreciate, and you've got more, equity, you have more actually value, money in the bank because of that. If she is going to tax you on your unrealized assets, it's a killer, guys. And it's not just a killer for people that own a lot of land. It's a killer for people that just own homes or anything of value. But I tell you what, it was probably the most important debate that we've ever watched, probably in our lifetimes. But we've just got to go forward here, and I tell you what, if you're in the cattle business, if you're in the ag business, we've got to get Trump in there. Don't forget about the Ranchers for Trump rally and roping. It's going to be in Fallon, Nevada, here on September the 28th. 29th, we're going to have a feeder cattle auction on the 27th. People are going to donate cattle for the Trump campaign on the 28th. We're going to have a rally there, and it's going to be a big event. And I'm asking you people to donate to that, offer your sponsorship for the roping, whatever's going on there. And we're hoping to make that a big event to help Trump in a battleground state of Nevada. So check them out at Ranchers for Trump in Fallon, Nevada. And that's all under Nevada Livestock Marketing there in Fallon, Nevada, with my buddy Jack Payne. I'm going to be heading out to North Dakota on Wednesday morning, and looking forward to going up there. They're going to have a big special at Dickinson at Stockman's Livestock Exchange in Dickinson, North Dakota. They've got a big customer appreciation day and anniversary special. Going to have 5,000 plus on Thursday, starting at 8 a.m. in Dickinson, North Dakota. That is going to be the first day that they will be broadcasting on DVAuction.com. We're going to be hooking them up there. Both barns in Dickinson, both the west and the east barn there, and also going out to Napoleon, North Dakota, and hooking those guys up too. But Dickinson, they are going to have, a big yearling special there. If you guys are interested and you live in the northern plains looking for some feeder cattle, they have got, just a huge offering of them. The Shipkowski family's got 1,500 yearlings going to be on that one sale in Dickinson on Thursday. I'm going to be there. Hope to get up and auctioneer a little bit, meet everybody, shake hands, have a good time there. But tons and tons of grass cattle up in that northern plains, guys. Check them out. Dickinson, North Dakota at Stockman's Livestock Exchange. Talk about our board on Tuesday. October live cattle futures down 60 cents at 176.32. December was down 37 cents at 176.42. Those are scary close together. Talk about our out fronts there. Going forward, down 22 to up 52, so a little bit uneven there. Feeder cattle futures, September was up 75 cents at 238.47. October up 67 at 235.40, gaining most of the losses from late last week. Your back months on feeder cattle down 2 cents to up as much as 50 cents. Talk about your grains. December corn was down 3 cents a bushel at 404 1/4. November beans down 20 3/4 cents at 997 1/4 cents a bushel. How about December hard red winter wheat up 8 1/4 cents at 584. Your fat cattle trade, of course, USDA website was down. Didn't see what they had gathered up on a direct basis there. Didn't hear that there was a lot of trade going on in a direct manner there because of the way that things are going this week. Probably going to be another late week trade. But we did have our market finder there at Stockman's Livestock Market in Yankton, South Dakota. Newly added DV auction broadcasting there. They had 1,200 fat cattle in overnight, 1,900 head for the fat cattle auction. And I tell you what, they're sending their buyers out and they're telling them guys to keep it on the downside, keep everything close to your vest there. Conventional fat cattle selling from 175 to 183.50, really no better than the direct trade, from 50 cents to $1 lower there through the auction in Yankton, South Dakota. Non-implanted cattle sell from 175.5 to 185.50. That was $3.50 to $6 lower than last week. Most of the drug-free cattle there actually needed a little bit more feed. So they're probably two-weight cattle. A lot of them going back for more feed. They sell from 182 to 189.50. Box beef cutout values. Choice cuts were down 29 cents at 308.23. Selects down 141 at 297.01. Your slaughter for Tuesday was not really aggressive at 124,000. Talk about what else is going on. Elite livestock sales. That's my buddies that used to be in Montgomery, Alabama at the Montgomery stockyards there. They've gone totally to video sales there with DV Auction. They're doing an excellent job there, getting cattle all over the southeast in load lots. Elite Livestock Sales is having a big sale here on Wednesday, starting at 3 o'clock Central Time. Daryl Stokes and Jerry Etheridge, you know those guys, you've trusted them forever. They've got 35 loads, mostly yearlings. They've got a couple lots of calves there, but mostly locally backgrounded yearlings. A lot of them from Alabama, a few from Florida, Mississippi, and Georgia there. Check them out at dvauction.com at Elite Livestock Sales. Let's talk about your feeder cattle market, your real-time index on DV Auction based on an 800-pound cash auction steer up through your middle 12 states. Late on Tuesday, sitting at 241.81, basically steady, down 1 penny per hundredweight, but basically steady there. And it's good to have a steady day once in a while, especially when we're in a down market. Your latest CME cash feeder cattle index was 242.99. Talk about your big sales on Tuesday. Ozarks Regional Stockyard in West Plains, Missouri had 2,500 head through the ring. Another nearly 1,000 head through their in-house video auction that they do with help from DVAuction. Feeder calves didn't have a lot of true yearlings there. They had some bigger calves that'll need to go to feed, but feeder calves sold steady to $4 higher, and calves sold from $4 to $8 lower. But your National Beef Wire stick out sale of the day was Beaver County Stockyards in Beaver, Oklahoma. That's where I was at on Tuesday. Was your Feeder Flash Beaver Clash feeder cattle special there. They had 4,900 head of feeder cattle. They're going to have another 400 or 500 cows on Wednesday. But you look at this automated marker report through Cattle Market Central, and you see your best tested weights. It was mostly steers. Cattle sold really well there. Had a lot of buyers there on the seats. A lot of new consigners there coming to Beaver County Stockyards. They are now USDA reported there because they're starting to get so many cattle there at Beaver, Oklahoma. But look at your best tested weights there. On your steers, there was 471 head of 5-weight steers, averaged 560 pounds at 282.67. 418 head of 6-weight steers, averaged 634 at 263.52. There were 891 head of 7-weight steers in Beaver, Oklahoma. They averaged 770 pounds at 245.73. And 486 head of 8-weight steers averaged 841 at 237.23. Another 541 head of 9-weight steers at Beaver County Stockyards averaged 951 pounds at 226.55. Lighter run of heifers there, but I'll give you a couple of well-reflected weight groups there. 279 head of 5-weight heifers averaged 546 at 248.86. 658 head of 7-weight heifers in Beaver, Oklahoma averaged 737 pounds at 234.94. The most outstanding quote there from Beaver County Stockyards was the pool cattle from Borger, Texas there. They had a big string of them last week, and they had a bunch more of them this week. They sold 94 unweaned steer calves, weighed 597, bring 289.50. Very respectful there. How about some other individual quotes from all around the circuit? How about Flint Hills Stockyards by Rezac there? That's a St. Mary's, Kansas barn there. New ownership there, but they're doing a good job still. 56 steers weighed 732 at 257. Bluegrass Stockyards in Lexington, Kentucky. That's the flagship location right there. Not too many years old there, and I mean a really nice facility that they got there in Lexington, Kentucky. They sold 72 steers weighed 682 at 267.75. But the best quote that I saw anywhere on Tuesday in your Macrocin, no BS, top quote for the day, come out of Kimball Livestock Exchange in Kimball, South Dakota. It was 192 steers, weighed 903 pounds, bring $250 smooth. And that's your feeder flash for Wednesday.